Hello and welcome to another Making Our British Farm video on a Zielonka. So we've moved time forward to September. It's making good use of the AI at the moment to drill this field of barley while we do some other bits and pieces. So we've got 3 fields of oilseed rapeseed canola drilled, which is this one here, the one next to it, so a small field here, and finally this one over the road, which has also been rolled. We ran out of time to roll the other two. I'm going to do a few more modifications to the edge of this field though, involving this edge. I'm not too happy with that at the moment. So what we're going to do is make ourselves a ditch along there. Now I've freed up some more trees to allow us to do this as well. So starting off all down this edge here, we'll paint it first, so that gives me something to follow. So we've got to be careful how we do this so we don't disrupt anything to do with the road. It's making another use of in-game landscaping tools as well. So just remember, nothing we've done on here has been done with Giant's editor, so it can be done by anyone, providing that the mods are available on all platforms we're using, which I think for the most part they are. Try not to use anything I know is deliberately not available on console if I can avoid it, but I haven't double checked on that one on all of them. Right, so we want to raise and lower. So just to make people aware, I have tested this on Zielonka on another save to make sure we can do it, rather than make a mess of this one first, which I thought was rather sensible with how many hours we've now put on here, which is a few minutes short of 20 hours now. So we really do not want to mess anything up. So we can always make the ditch a bit deeper afterwards. Once the water is in place, we can actually make it look better. So, under our other category, we have some water planes. So we got one there. It's plenty long enough. Something you need to check when doing this. You'll see we try to use one which is too long there, so it's come out of the top of the ditch. You can hardly see that one with how shallow the ditch is. If you start at the top end, you have a bigger problem. I think what we're going to have to do with this one is just make it a bit deeper first. Unfortunately, it's not 100% level down here. It's on a bit of a hill, which is affecting how well things are going to place. It can be done though. As I said, I've tested this on another save game of this map in this same place to make sure we could do it. This top one. Just be careful how deep you go when you're doing this. You don't uncover the sides of the water. Gone a bit far down there, we'll have to sort that out in a moment. If we get it right, we shouldn't be able to see the joins here. See, it's gone through to the other side there. Look at it from the ground. I think that means we've got a block culvert if it looks like that. We have to play within the confines of the game here. There's not a lot we can do. Now go back into the menu there. Shrink it down a bit. Still being careful. We can now paint some mud into the bottom. Again, I'm willing to put the save game up for this as a download, but if I do that and I find it on any third-party mod sites, it will be taken down again. So I may put the link in my Discord for this, as opposed to in the videos. Shrink that down one for that side. Don't really want to come up on the pavement if I can help it. She'll probably put a grass strip down the inside on the field. See our helper is still drilling away by how quick our money is dropping. So they're buying their own seed at the moment to speed things up. Had to let them do drilling and that, otherwise we didn't have a guy thing in the fields. So we spent so long actually doing the map. We've just had a UFO go down the road by the sound of that. Almost done the ditch. It just leaves a bit of a set dressing, if you like, to make it look more natural. I think that'd be the right sort of term for it, or naturalising. You see, we pulled the pavement down in place too there with the landscaping tool. Just to make it a bit more fitting. Put a few bushes in. I'll try and make it look as natural as possible. I've spent a lot of time at work recently with a hedge cut pulling brambles out of the bottom of the ditches, so hopefully this fits in. to just do down the inside. As I said, we'll put a strip down there. Grass marginal spray buffer zone. So I've actually bought some woods on the other side of the map here. If we run out of trees, I'm just thinning trees out of it as we need more to use over this side. It's not somewhere we'll ever do anything on the map. It's right on the boundary and too hilly to actually use as cropland. Just have to put some trees in along the ditch line now. It's done. I'll come into this way first. One there. And one there. Put a big oak down this way. Smaller one there. Bigger one there. Nice smaller one there. Now if we get onto the ground level, it's one of them UFOs again. There's our ditch and water course. So using that water pack, you have to be a bit careful how you do things to get your slopes right. I think that's filled it quite nicely. I was tempted to put a pond in along the line there, but we've got this big one here, so I don't really see the point in that. So there we are. Another little bit of landscaping done and another feature added to our British farm on here. If we just hop across here, we'll see how the helper's getting on. Looks like we're still drilling headlands at the moment. Should be going around the field 3 times. Just seems to be. Right, so what we also done, I think that's probably after the last video, so I put a straw barn here. There's something wrong with the barn though, because if you try and get a vehicle in out of it, you hit some sort of invisible wall here. So we might have to change that barn. They're the bales we got off the big field the other side of the road. I'm still tempted to put some livestock of some description on this field here. It kind of fits that idea more than anything else, the shape of it. So far I had to vote for sheep, but still up until that one, it's not going to be drilled just yet. We have got a field of beet to harvest. Just in here. So not ready yet. And the actual woods we're thinning out are over here. So I've been removing trees out of this patch here. Taking a few out over here until we hit the map boundary up on this hillside. So there's a few more we can have a go at yet if we need to. We tend to leave this side of the map alone for now though. I think we've got more than enough fields to deal with currently on here. But for now, that's where we're going to leave this video. If there's anything else you'd like to see us add to our British farm here, which is in the realms of placeables, etc., please do comment below. But for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.